Hello and welcome to this short introduction to FlexCarver. FlexCarver is a content management system. With it you can change content on a web page. Now why another content management system? There's so many out there. Well, there's not many out there that are based on JavaScript. And this is what FlexCarver is. What does that mean as a user? Well, for you it means you don't have to switch from a backend to a front-end page just to change content. We'll see how that works in a minute. This is the FlexCarver page, and now I'm not logged in, so I can just surf through it like any normal user. And if I log in, nothing much changes. I can still surf through it, but there's the three icons here, and there's the expander on the top, which is actually the backend. What also happened is all the content in the page is now editable. For example, the title is editable by just clicking on it, and you can edit it in line. The normal content, like here, you can click on it too and edit it. It's not in line because you can actually change the type. If you, for example, wanted to make a video out of this, you change the type to video. We've integrated YouTube, so we can just put in a YouTube ID, put it on the left this time, and save it. If I wanted it to be a picture, I can change it to image, and well, let's upload a new picture. Drag and drop it. The designer has set the crop for me, the sizes. All I have to do is crop where I want it to be cropped. I just save the changes, wait for the server to do its work, and calculate the crop. It's all done. We look here in the files, and it's exactly the right size, 300 by 240 pixels. I put it on the right this time, save it, and I'm all done. But I really want my body text back. It's still there. I change it. Change the title again. So, what if I wanted a new element? I'd have to hit one of these buttons here. There's a button for every position in the page, which in this case are 3 columns. And let's say I want to add an element here with a link. So I go through link picker, pick for example the contact form, link to contact form, save it, and you see it gets formatted perfectly, which is done by the developer and the designer and is completely flexible for each page. Say I wanted to change this with to an image. I just change the type to an image, select the file and save it. If I wanted to change the order of these links here and put this on the top, then I have to go to the backend. The backend is floating over the page, and I can just click on the expander and open it. Of course, it opens in the page that we're in. So we're in FlexCarver software used. This would be the content elements. It's a nice and organized form going from top to bottom. This would be the left column, this would be the middle column, the body, and this is the right column. Here's my dancer picture. I want this to be in the top. I just drag and drop it to the top, save it, and we saw a little flash there, and yes, it's on the top. If I wanted to get rid of it, I hit the trash can. If we go back to the backend, we see that we can actually change all the pages. So we can just click on the menu, similarly to in the side, and just change any element here in the page. If we want to look for something, say we look for spine, we search for spine, and it finds the pages that spine is in. If I click on this, it has actually found the exact element for me and opens it, so I can change it right away. Of course, you can also edit the navigation by clicking on Edit Navigation, and say we want to add a page. You just right click on the chapter you want to put the page in. You add the page, Save it. And if we wanted to add the page here, we could just add an element here. Hello viewer, and say for example we wanted to add an image as well. We can do so here. Bungus, Kingfisher. Put it on the right. Save it. And let's put this on the top. So, see our new page. It's loaded the page automatically in the background, and the menu is refreshed as well. So I have my page here, the just testing page. Yeah, it looks perfect. But I don't want this page. I delete it, and I'm sure. If you wanted to just really change one particular chapter, and your site is very big, you can lock yourself to a chapter here to make things a little bit easier. So now I only have this chapter here, and it's easier to edit. Any normal user has two tabs, the Edit tab and the Database View tabs. In the Database View, you see all the entries that came through the site. So for example, comments, they're all listed here. So in this case there's 76 comments, and just click through it here. And there's addresses, which I've refreshed, and requests. If you want to see a request or change it, you can just click on it here and see it. This database grid is actually quite sophisticated. If you had a complex site like this one with a lot of products, for example, you can actually connect a database table to the page. So there's a product table here. This is in German. And it's all edited inline as well. So you can just edit it, hit enter, and it gets saved. And these products are connected in the page through tags. So you just save a tag for the product, and then you can put this content anywhere in the page. I better put it back. This is live. Here you can change the text, and you can actually even change add pictures to every product, the same way you would in a normal element. So this way you can create quite complex pages with many products like this, for example. But we go back to a simple page, the FlexCarver page. We're all done actually. So we just hit logout. By hitting logout properly, we create a sitemap in the background, which is good for Google. And this, together with the friendly URLs, makes the site search engine friendly as well. So, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye bye.